What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Make sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. And this, if you are actually an OG member of the channel, and since this channel is only 2 months old for the most part, that just means you were watching last month. We actually broke this. This exact group of actors. I came forward. I said this is the Fantastic Four, and thank the gods I didn't lie to you, and it has been proven true because here we have it officially announced. Here's the Fantastic Four cast revealed for the Marvel movie. Here's Pedro, of course, as Mr. Fantastic, Vanessa Kirby as the Invisible Woman, Ebon Moss-Baccarat, he's going to play the Thing, and God knows he will look like a big orange rock monster for most of the movie. And then, of course, Eddie from Stranger Things, Joseph Quinn, is going to play the Human Torch. I am completely fine with all of this casting, of course, with the obvious exception being Pedro. And even that it really is going to depend on how they write Mr. Fantastic, because if they write him as a very weak beta who's submissive to his wife all the times, as you might expect for a modern Marvel Disney product, that's one of the reasons why they might have hired Pedro. I really hope they write him as just a normal dude in a healthy relationship with his wife where they both have a little bit of equality going on and not one dominant super over the other, even though Mr. Fantastic should be the leader of the team without question. Marvel Studios has found its Fantastic Four. This is the people I just said. Pedro was previously reported to stars as Reed Richards. Yeah, well, here's the thing: is they were all previously reported, and it was pretty obvious, which is why last month we were able to combine them all and give you this report, and including the news that they were going to try to drip feed this out before doing this and just announcing them all. Casting gaps, years of speculation over who might play the team. The film now has a new release date of July 25th, 2025. And I was one of the original people that thought this wasn't even going to happen until way after the reboot. But this is like the next movie after Black Falcon, Captain America. Thanks, Gary. Gary from Nerdrotic is always saying it that way that I can't even say Captain America 4. I hear it and I think Black Captain America Falcon movie because that's how Gary. Oh, Gary. He did radicalize me, though. But yeah, so I thought this was going to be the movie that was going to be the first one back after the reboot. And
I was way off.
It's coming right after the next Captain America. So, and even though we're hearing it's going to be a time, like in a specific time period in the 60s, and then they might jump to the future or be out of phase or whatever it is to come back in, probably during Avengers Secret Wars. Who knows what they're going to do? Marvel announced the news early Wednesday in a Valentine's Day Instagram message to the fans. At the same time, Disney revealed their new release date and tweaked the title change. It was previously known as Fantastic Four without a the, and so they put the Fantastic Four. Okay, great. Pushing back the film from early May to July isn't a surprise, considering the cast hasn't been finalized until it's been finalized. They're just announcing it. But Marvel isn't giving up on the Prime May weekend date, which is considered the start of the summer box office seasons. Good luck. Well, this is 2025, because remember, in 2024, the only Marvel coming out is Deadpool and the Wolverine. So here for 25, we'll see if people are even giving a shit. Fantastic Four essentially swapped dates with the anti-hero centric Thunderbolts, which has had 5 months of reshoots, including entire new writers being brought on board to redo entire segments, more than just a normal reshoot, which now opens in theaters on May 5th. Marvel's two other films, 2025 films, Captain America, Brave New World, which was going to be called Brave New Order, but they thought that was a little too on the nose, so they changed it. And Blade, which again, we are hearing more confirmation that it is a period piece set in the 1920s, 30s. His daughter will be the focus. The female villain will have the ebony blade and be chasing after his daughter for her blood so that she can make an army of daywalkers. And Blade, played by Mahershala Ali, will probably just be led around and lectured to about how he's a bad dad. Thank you, Disney, probably also increasing a stereotype that they unwillingly didn't probably want to do. Absentee Black Father. Thanks, guys. Doing good for the message. Fantastic Four has been among Marvel's more anticipated films, perhaps because its team has never been done justice on the big screen. Bullshit! Those first two Fantastic Four films at Fox look like poetry compared to modern day adaptations. Roger Corman produced a low rent version in 1994, which was done just so they could retain the rights. Pretty humorous. You can see it on YouTube. While Fox and director Tim Story released a pair of films in 2005 and 2007 that received a mixed response and starred. And by the way, all the people, they were decent. Even Chris Evans, before he was Captain America, was a very good Johnny Storm. And Michael Chiklis, yes, anyway, in 2015, Fox attempted to revive the franchise. Oh, we don't talk about this. Josh Trank, where he tried to make it all dark and edgy and like a horror film. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. And they pulled an Uno card. We all thought they did a race swap, but she had been adopted by the Storm family. So Sue Storm we thought Johnny Storm was going to be race swapped and adopted, but they made Johnny Storm and his dad black, and they adopted Sue Storm into the family. They tried. They got us in the first part. Fantastic Four is a cornerstone, obviously, of the Marvel mythos. Every time Gary from Nerdrotic talks about it, they're the first family. They're the most important. That's why they're probably going to mess it up. And obviously, the first time we saw Mr. Fantastic was him being brutally murdered on screen by Scarlet Witch. That was fun. Yeah, there was the official release right there for Valentine's Day. There's your Fantastic Four. Oh, I hope those are their uniforms. Hope they just like that with the sweaters and everything. Let me know what you think of this. Should have liked, share, sub. If you've done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And if you've been here since you saw this original story and you're an OG channel member, let me know in the comments. Thank you. And, well,